Why not just withdraw your application, given that the schools and the neighborhood has valid concerns, and you already got 36 licenses across the country?
Fresno City Council denying a cannabis dispensary that was approved by the city manager after it was found to be less than 800 feet from Pinedale Elementary. We discovered this 3 months ago right here on Sunday Morning Matters when the first licenses were made public. Well, Pinedale Elementary is a Clovis Unified School, and it's just one of several political tug-of-wars the district is dealing with. We want to welcome back in Superintendent Emir O'Brien, joining me back here on Sunday Morning Matters. Good to have you. And I want to start with this, Superintendent. You attended Wednesday's special council meeting on cannabis. How appalled were you when you first learned that the city did approve a dispensary location so close to Pinedale Elementary?
Yes, we were very, very concerned, and obviously we went into solution mode immediately. We did review some maps. We noted that the buffer zone did, this property did infringe upon that buffer zone. And, you know, we talked a little bit about the letter of the law and the spirit of the law. And we provided a compelling case to really reiterate that the location right beside Pinedale Elementary, not only because it's a school, but also it's a transportation hub where intermediate school and high school students navigate that area every day.
What's your message to the city? Because the city manager approved this, violating their own rules, their own application rules. So what's your message?
Yeah. Well, my message is to please pay close attention to any future applications that are coming our way. We've heard that there could be indeed future applications, but also to engage us in the conversation, because it was interesting to me that people didn't even realize, businesses in that area did not realize that our kids use that area to navigate coming to and from school every day.
You know, another political tug-of-war, especially at school board meetings, as you know, the vaccine mandates. You guys have had to deal with this on the state level with the mask mandates that you once considered to or make it optional, but then you went back on that. And so now kids ages 5 and up, they could be available for the COVID vaccine as early as next week. The vaccine mandate, as you know, is going to be coming in July of 2022. Should it be left up to the school districts to make this decision for kids?
Well, there's a lot of, I'll just correct you, Alexander, respectfully. We didn't actually go back on anything with the mask exemption. It was the state who came in and made further clarification to their guidance that then forced our hand in that situation. But there is a lot of confusion out there, to be honest with you. Right now, we are engaged in a testing or verified vaccination phase for our employees. So beginning on October 15th, we've been testing our employees who have not presented any verification of vaccination. Any talk about a vaccine mandate is into the future, and that was talked about on October 1st by the governor. And what he said was, upon approval of that 5 through 11 or full approval of the 12-year-olds, which it's all coming up, right? Yeah. That the following semester, which by all accounts seems to be August of 22, would be a date that students in that grade span would be required to be vaccinated, but also the testing option for our staff would cease, and then according to that mandate, our staff then would have to be vaccinated.
All right,
so that was on the table.
Do you believe you'll lose educators and even students because of the mandate?
Well, I'll tell you what, that prompts then the next conversation around the mandate, which is around exemptions. Back in 2015, the legislature did stop all exemptions, personal belief exemptions, religious, around vaccines. The question on the table right now, Alexandra, is that this is a very new vaccine. Unlike back in 2015, all those vaccinations, they were all vaccines that had been on the market for a long time.
You know, real quick, we got about 30 seconds. In school board meetings, as you know, they've been contentious, not only in Clovis unified, Fresno unified, but around the country, the feds have talked about getting involved. And, you know, they've even, you know, some political pundits here have even called it domestic terrorism. That's a quote, as parents protest some of these COVID mandates. Do you believe that's accurate? Should the feds get involved, or is everything copacetic, you think, on the school board level?
The school board president has a lot of power. We can stop a meeting, we can retreat and hold the rest of the meeting in another room, for example, the closed session room. I mean, our school board does have a lot of authority over the meeting. I myself and Dr. Falk, who's our board president, we met last week to talk about implementing even stricter protocols on our meetings so that we can hopefully continue to be able to allow people to come and present during public comments.
All right, Superintendent O'Brien, hey, we appreciate the time. Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.